The first time a girl rides a train,
something terrible happened.
He told the girl that he had escaped from his home, now being hunted. Look at her in noble clothes. The girl's eyes are full
Just
of
about to
suspicion.
leave.
I found a man with suspicious behavior.
After a while,
the boy's screams came from behind.
he quickly turned
But
around.
I saw that the boy was already on the verge
And the
of
train
life
is
and
getting
death. Closer and closer to the
Time of
bridge.
crisis.
He acted decisively. The two fled in a hurry. Killer followed. No train. The girl is a little angry.
I just wanted to
My
curse.
stomach screamed out of place. The boy smiled softly.
I didn't expect
this
it.
seemingly useless rich boy. Although they possess exceptional
But the
wilderness
girl
survival
at this
skills,
moment
the
doesn't
boy
know.
she saved at random. It turned out to be a marquis whom the
It
royal
determines
family
her
searched
fate,
all
and even
over
the
the
point
world.
person
of women all over
Girl's
Europe.
name is Nora.
Before the age of 16,
She has no idea
what kind of family destiny do you carry
From
on your
memory.
shoulders. She knew she was different from other girls. The mother is also full of mystery. He wouldn't let Nora learn tedious rules and
Instead,
etiquette. Teach him various
archery and
scientific
fighting
experiments.
skills.
And his mother persisted in teaching him Scrabble,
A common
word. After having enough umbrellas,
You can
often get unexpected
And
words.
mother
Seems to have frequent secret meetings with some
Who the
strange
hell is
people.
he?
Until one day, my mother suddenly disappeared.
Sherlock.
You won't find any useful clues for a
Vala
while.
is very
But the
anxious.
two brothers are not in a hurry to find
Instead,
their mother. They hired strict tutors.
decided
to fix it. This unruly wild sister after a slap. The rebellion in his heart was completely aroused. He disguised himself as a man and left
Then
his bike
immediately
on the
go
side
in
of
the
the road.
opposite direction
Although
to take
Nora
the
grew
train.
up smart, but I still haven't found anyone who
People are
understands
less
me and less social
It's
these
hard to
days.
get to know someone.
If you want to meet interesting souls, it's better
Search
to chat
for
with
them.
people who
Use a
understand
group
you.
chat
Party to chat with everyone.
Immersion singing
in an
cake.
interest
Chat
chat
the
the plot with the drama chaser.
Free expression.
A soul match can help you find a soul match. Your soul match may be as high as 97%. People with consistent
Easier
interests
to meet
and
on
sleep
solo
just as
perspectives.
Nora thought about it. The purse above his head suddenly made
that's
an
what
abnormal
happens in the
sound.
beginning.
The two spent a beautiful night by the campfire. In order to prevent the Marquis from being
Nora even
recognized by
changed
the
his
killer
hairstyle
again. The two
herself.
said goodbye at the gate
Lola
of London.
thought
It was just a fleeting encounter,
but never thought
will almost lose his life because of
the
him
girl's
soon. brother is Detective Sherlock Holmes. It is also his greatest opponent.
Although
at this
he
task. Escaped to the city of London
But
thousands
I
of
want to
miles
get rid
away.
of
my brother's
He still
control
needs to plan
completely.
well.
London was not as prosperous as he
Rich,
had imagined.
instead
of dirty everywhere, and everybody's really nervous because the Marquis who is to inherit the title
Conspiracy
has theories are
mysteriously
coming up. A
disappeared.
storm seems to be coming soon, but Nora didn't care. He spent money on a decent suit, and there was a story in every newspaper. News that no one can
But he
understand.
knew.
Mother must understand. In the evening, he continued to decipher the clues
Then
left by
cooperate
his
with the
mother.
flower
language card, got an
specially
address
left to him
It
by
was
his
a
mother.
rundown factory in the middle
Saw
of
the
nowhere,
door
tied with a ribbon that my mother
He
often
knew
tried.
he had
come to the right
and he
place.
recalled
that strange meeting very carefully. It seems that those members
they all
have this ribbon. He hurried into the warehouse. The flyers placed on the table attracted them.
Seems.
Organizing campaigns for women's rights and elections.
In addition
to this, there are many
Nora
bottles and jars,
experimented.
and it was ablaze. This is precisely what his
Method
mother had
of
taught him.
configuring
And in those
explosives.
barrels next to it's all full of explosives. What does the mother want to do? Nora is about to leave with these doubts. Suddenly a hand appeared. This man is the Marquis killer. He didn't listen to Nora's defense. To kill him immediately. Clever Nora played dead immediately. Wait for him to let down his guard before launching
The killer
a surprise
quickly
attack.
chased after
Nora
him.
quickly took
Give him
advantage
the
of her
ability
mother.
to resist.
But he was one move away. Soon the slain hand was cornered. Critical moment. Nora lit the explosives on the table while the killer was in a panic. But after this, he realized that the Marquis's situation was
mother had
extremely
taught him
dangerous. That when he had the power to save others, so he set aside his goal of finding
Prepared
his
to help
mother.
the
Marquis through
the
he
crisis
disguised
first.
himself and infiltrated
I
the
learned
Marquis's
from the
house.
maid.
The Marquis used to go to a small forest. He found a strange little flower in the woods, and he found himself in a flower shop. Finally, I saw that familiar figure. I watched 4 yellow flowers, 2 blue and a red ones. I don't care about the bread any flower do. What are you doing here? Why have you passionate about
But you
flowers?
come to London.
No, because I can be lost it. And yet I found you. Then he has been described how
elucidating.
dangerous his situation is
Marquis
now. Doesn't seem to care about
Instead,
that. He suddenly said very seriously, I've missed you in old arms. I wanted to miss you. But I kept getting dragged back towards you now, come on. We're in serious danger if you didn't know. He left in a hurry and didn't notice.
Messages looking for him have been posted all
Nora
over
took
the
the Marquis
streets.
home.
With further conversation,
Nora gradually opened her
he doesn't
heart.
understand what his mother
I
is
don't
doing.
understand why he abandoned himself
and then
in the
left
first
a
place.
lot of clues for him to look
But
for.
now he can't think that much.
I just hope to get a reply from my
And
mother
in the face
ASAP.
of the Marquis'
He
affectionate
was extremely
eyes,
nervous, influenced by mother.
He always thought he didn't need a man in his life.
never fall in love with any man.
But now he's a little shaken.
Lee.
But he tried his best to prove that he would be a
The two
reliable
had a
man.
heated argument.
But just then,
a hand slowly grabbed the door
I found
frame.
the branch that almost killed you.
It had been cut good.
Nora tried her best to hold the door.
Gave the Marquis a chance to
At
escape.
least it's not a killer. It's a detective sent by his eldest
all.
brother.
Nora was
Mike. forcibly sent to a girls' school
Study
by
the
her
female
eldest
virtues
brother.
he found
He
extremely
lives in pain
ridiculous.
every day. Fortunately, the
Put
Marquis
him in a
arrived
bamboo
in
bag.
time. Unknowingly fainted out. The two rode their bikes all the way through
This
the mountains.
freedom is what Nora has always wanted
Nora
to
could
feel.
have just walked away,
But in the end choose
work with the Marquis to resolve the
through
crisis.
constant
Nora
dialogue.
deduces
It was
that
his uncle who wanted to kill him.
His uncle
Original.
had long had the idea of seeking
With
power
Nora's
and
encouragement,
usurping
the
the men
throne.
crept into the castle in search
But there's
of evidence.
no one in his castle.
I haven't had time to think about what happened. The two wanted to run away,
Only
to find that the door had been
Apparently
locked. the uncle had expected them
So
to
he
come
sent
back.
a killer to assassinate.
Nora sneaks around through the
The
darkness.
Marquis is responsible for
Then the
attracting
Nora
attention,
driver rushed
struggling
out.
with the killer.
Seeing that Nora was defeated, the Marquis
was
quickly
knocked to the
joined the
ground
battle.
by the killer
Watch
in 1
as the
second.
killer will strangle the Marquis
Nora
with a rope.
did her best.
The crisis has just
The
been
Marquis's
lifted.
grandmother
My
suddenly
grandmother
appeared.
loved the Marquis
Both of them
the most
relaxed
since she was a
but the
child.
next second,
Welcome to the Shin Music Channel.
It turned out that the one who really wanted
It
to
was
kill
his
the
most
Marquis
trusted
was
grandma
Nora lay
uncle.
sobbing on the body of the Marquis.
and Grandma didn't kill Lake Norris.
The reason why he killed his own
because
grandson
once he inherits the
will
title
strongly support the feminist
for the
movement.
traditional-minded grandma, this is unforgivable.
But what everyone didn't expect
The
was
Marquis finally
appeared well at the election venue.
It
turned out that he had already sensed
So I
that
hid the
something
steel plate
was
in my
wrong with
clothes
his
and ran
grandmother.
Pippa to death.
Successfully participated
And
in the
Nora's
election.
mother,
a leading figure in the women's rights
To
movement.
protect Nora,
He had no choice but to leave alone.
But in order to stay
So
behind,
there are many clues left. Guide Nora to get to know the Marquis
helped
little
him
by
cast
little.
a crucial vote.
The women's rights movement is a long and
There are
ambitious
countless
battle. People who are silently working
Countless
hard.
others have given their lives
Women
for
are
this.
not born to learn from female workers
get
to
married,
do housework.
they have
Spend your
kids.
life around 3 meals a day of firewood,
also ride
rice,
horses,
oil,
archery,
and salt. Fighting, or being a detective,
Many
etc.
times.
against women breaking through this shackle.
It was the persecution
Women
and
who have been bound for
itself,
many
like
years.
the governess in this movie.
Or the Marquis's
We
grandmother.
need to get rid of the huge inertia brought about by
Obviously,
traditional
there's still
thinking.
a long way
Okay,
to go.
here's the Savage
I
movie.
like it, thank you.